ready to go. Here's Illinois, Purdue. Welcome back to CCS Season 5. Illinois takes on Purdue to close out Big Ten play. Purdue sits first place atop the Big Ten standings. Illinois sitting currently third. Both teams looking for a big win, both undefeated. Illinois has one loss going. Oh, I've got the wrong names on. Hold on, chat. Illinois, Purdue underway now is game one. Finally ready to get a little bit of a delayed start, but Illinois sitting 6-1 in third place, just trailing Michigan State and Purdue, who sits alone at first place, undefeated. Only undefeated Big Ten team this season. Michigan State one loss, waiting for the result of this one to find out if they're going to go to the 2 seed or the 3 seed for the Big Ten tournament. But right now, Illinois looking for the upset tonight as Purdue, again, the last remaining undefeated team in the Big Ten. As Rutgers knocked off MSU to give them their one loss. Illinois' one loss, also the Spartans of Michigan State. As 1 minute already off the clock here, game one, all but even. As expected, this should be a 5-game series potentially, as these two teams have had a lot of clashes through the course in CCS. Purdue, though, leads the head-to-head with the Illini so far through a year and a half of CCS now. Illinois returning in their third season, looking to go back to the tournament for a third straight season, is Purdue. Illinois trying to go back for a second time after just missing last season. Played the tournament the first time in season 3. And lost in the first round to Florida State, with Prism trying to deliver the first blow. Couldn't find the opportunity there for the Illini. Now Purdue in transition, the Boilermakers trying to find their first opportunity, but nothing there for the Purdue offense so far. Minute 40 off the clock so far here in game one. Duck taking his sweet time over Peaceville, trying to find the first. That he will. Duck finds goal one. And the Boilermakers able to strike first here in game number 1, 3:11 to play. And the Illini trail early. Both teams metrically very, very solid in CCS Season 5 so far. As Purdue can win this, should stay a quad 1 win for the Boilermakers. 2:59 to go. There's a second for Plain. 2:58 on the goal scoring opportunity. Successful for the Plain and crew. 2 minutes off the clock with some change. And the Boilermakers lead by two. No show off the kickoff. We'll find a goal 1 for the Illini. 2:54. 4 seconds in response for Illinois. No-show gets the Illini offense started off a kickoff goal, which we've seen a lot of kickoff goals through the course of the Big Ten regular season. A couple of crazy goal scoring has been done off the kickoff in Big Ten play. Rutgers specifically, a couple of late comebacks off the kickoff, but either way, Plain and crew and Purdue trying to find a way to remain undefeated going into the Big Ten tournament, trying to avoid dropping below a 1 seed. For the Boilermakers, having to later on play Michigan State, but Plain finds a third. The lead re-extended to 2. Illinois, if they can win this series 3-1, no, if they sweep Purdue, they'll jump them at number 1. If they win, I believe they jump Michigan State for a 2 seed. But if Purdue win in any fashion, locks up number 1 for the Boilermakers into postseason play, as the Boilermakers trying to have a good seed in the Big Ten tournament and also the CCS championships, but still a long way to go before we get there. It's on the goal line, a big save for Plain. A rebound will go through. Osho's got 2. And 2:10 to play. The Illini back within 1. Big Ten tournament bracket will be finalized later tonight following the conclusion of this. And Penn State, Wisconsin at 9 Eastern is with Nebraska awaiting their fate with a Penn State-Wisconsin series. If Penn State win in Game 5, Wisconsin and Penn State are both out and Nebraska is in. Any other form of fashion of a win since Penn State or Wisconsin as the last seed in the Big Ten tournament. 140 to go in Game 1. Osho one-on-one, a duck, slow roller, no good. Duck able to find the save for Purdue. Minute 25 to go here in Game 1. The Boilermakers holding out well so far, plenty of clock still to play. Osho trying to find one more chance here. Good save, Prism in midfield, finds a path to Peaceful, no good off the bar, taken away, and Purdue will hold the line again. 1:10 to go, and Purdue's defense solid so far off the start, but they got to keep holding off this Illinois offense to see so many opportunities. Now in transition, that should be good, and it is playing a fourth. "57 seconds. And Purdue lead by 2. Flip reset for Enchanted over Peaceful on target. Mark it good. Their largest lead of the night, 5-2. The Boilermakers lead by 3. 51 seconds to go. Enchanted the flip reset. Gets it over that last defender. God. 51 seconds. And the Boilermakers lead by 3. Appreciate it, Crunch. Appreciate it, man. 40 seconds to go here. It's going to be a long night. It's up next. Cincinnati takes on Iowa State in a big-time Big 12 matchup, followed by Akron and Ball State to decide the 1 seed in the MAC tournament. And Purdue again holding off a couple of more challenging Illinois opportunities. With 23 to play, this ball game looks all but over here in Game 1. As the clock begins to become a factor for this Illinois offense, it's been shorthanded here in Game 1 as they trail by 3, trying to make it 2 as Peaceful and Prism couldn't quite find a connection though in transition. 5 to go. That'll do it for game number 1. And Purdue will lead 1-0 going into game 2. 5-2 the final score. On it to game 2 we go. And Purdue lead 1-0 at the end of the first 5 minutes. Game 2. By the way, does the audio sound good? My headset busted this morning, so I don't know if that's affected the audio or not. Hopefully everything is still good, but I do have a busted headset now. I'll show you guys later when we go to cams. But anyway, game 2. Illinois Purdue. Back on an even score. Okay, good. Like, my headset's completely busted by this, so a little bit worried that it wasn't pulling audio correctly. But again, back to action. 20 seconds to go here. And it fell off the desk. It literally fell off my desk, hit the floor, and completely busted. But either way, 30 seconds off the clock. And Illinois Purdue, even at 0. I wish that was the case, Pepik. I really do. That would have been a much more funnier story. But, you know, in this series, Illinois 5-2 the final from game 1. Illinois, a couple of late runs in the 3rd minute, found 2 quick goals and fast responses, but it wasn't enough to get the job done necessarily in game 1. It's a shot there just wide. Osho will retrieve it. Oh wow, what a camera switch there. 1 minute off the clock. A little bit of camera swap glitching it looked like for a second, but anyway, we're back to action again. The good camera view, and Osho and Illinois trying to even the series at a 1 apiece. Plain just in a wide open net. Enchanted pass across, finds Plain. 3:36 to go. The Boilermakers continue their offensive dominance. Honestly, I queued a once match, and when I pressed my controller to quick queue, it like touched the headset, fell at the desk, completely busted the right headphone. But either way, 3:28 Purdue leading by 1. Just 90 ticks into this thing in game 2. And the Boilermaker lead out to just a mere 1. Almost an own goal there for Duck, just wide off the right post and away. Will be the Purdue defense. Still perfectly solid for now. Nearly 2 minutes into regulation. A long clear downfield. Prism. Easy save. We'll find it towards the right corner. But just back in hand of Purdue. Plain goes high. Take it away. Halftime about 20 seconds away here in the game number 2. As Purdue still leading 1-0 as Plain. One-on-one finds Enchanted. Couldn't find that connection though. Looking for that quick redirect on target. Couldn't quite find the shot place and he was hoping for it. Play continues 1-0. Favoring Purdue still as Illinois. Not many chances they saw in game 1 as they have here currently in game 2. Purdue's offense causing a lot more problems here in the last couple of minutes of this series as Illinois just one mere loss on the season to Michigan State, which came 3-1 the final there. Now up down to 1-0 to Purdue, trying to find a big win to close out conference play. 7-1. They can get the job done tonight. Purdue looking for a perfect 8-0. Looking for the first 1 seed in program history in CCS in the Big Ten tournament. Is haven't quite had that fortune in the past in CCS. Trying to lock that all but in here in game 2. It's Enchanted, a slow roller, 2-0. 1:35 to go. Purdue lead by 2. .132 to go. Osho off the ceiling. Low flip there, Enchanted. 90 seconds. The Boilermakers still leading by multiple goals here. That shot just a little high. Good placement though, but if it was a little bit lower, should have been a goal here for Illinois. Now in transition, Plain, the drop down, good. Plain finds a third. Enchanted involved again. 1:12 to go, and Purdue adds on a third. A beautiful 1-2 there for the Boilermaker offense. Enchanted back towards the corner. Purdue win this series. They are the 1 seed. They'll await the winner of Penn State, Wisconsin. Unless Penn State win in 5, both of those teams are eliminated. Nebraska would slide in at number 8. If that scenario happens, which I don't really think it will, there's probably less than a 1% chance Penn State and Wisconsin go to game 5, and then the Lions win it. We'll have to wait and see later tonight at 9 Eastern on Sleeper's channel to get the result there to determine who the 1 seed's going to play. But either way, Purdue leading game 2 3-0 here in game number 2. And Illinois giving up another open net. Duck will turn that one home. 4-0. 23 seconds to go. That is the 9th goal of the night for Purdue. Purdue, solid showing so far. There's goal number 10 on the night. 18 seconds, 5-0. And Purdue averaging now 5 goals a game. Very impressive showing for Purdue. This is just showing you want to have at the end of a season, a big time matchup, trying to prove your might here to close out regular season play, and Peaceful and Illinois just have had nothing in answer for the Purdue offense. It has been lights out. The defense that has only allowed 2 goals so far through 10 minutes. And just a wonderful showing defensively for Purdue. And Illinois need to find an answer in the next 5 minutes before this really gets out of hand. 2-0 goes the Boilermakers. 5-2, 5-0. Your final scores from the first 2 games of tonight's best of 5. Purdue 5 minutes away from locking up number 1 in conference play as the Illini now must need a reverse sweep to stay in the hunt for a 2 seed alongside Michigan State. I believe as long as they win, they are number 2. B-Boys has been all the statistics for the Big Ten. Is that correct, B-Boys? I believe if Illinois win, they are number 2. With the reverse here at a +1 differential from a 3-2 victory. I don't know if that's her. Should be right. Gotcha. Sounds good. Thank you. 8 seconds so far into game 3. And Purdue now 5 minutes away from a clean sweep of Illinois. Oh, this is an own goal almost. Okay, it is saved, but that was a little bit dangerous as the clear got blocked by a teammate there, but it is all good for the Purdue back end here. Yeah, Purdue's guaranteed number 1. Are you sure? There's Ocho. Beckman calling him out. He delivers the first Illini lead of the night. 4:24 to go. And Illinois lead by 1. Peaceful over 1. Almost under a second there. Now Purdue trailing for the first time tonight. We'll see how they play with their backs against the wall as they have not trailed. And at any moment so far in this series, and a save for Peaceful keeps Purdue within 1. That was in. But Peaceful will get some help from the Purdue defense. And I'll be glad that Peaceful saved the almost wide open net for the Illinois offense. 3:50 to go. There's a second. Pritham. 2-0 Illini. 3:45 to go. And the Fighting Illini of Illinois lead at 2-0, 1:15 into game 3. Purdue guaranteed a 1 seed. Oh, that's great for Purdue. 3:38 to go, though. Plenty of time for Purdue to still pull out a sweep here, and this is an open net. We'll see if they can turn it home. That they will. 2-1. 3:29 playing. Gets the first of game 3 for the Boilermaker offense. So Michigan State at this point should be a 2 seed unless Illinois pull this off, B-Boys. That's what I'm hearing. I believe Michigan State will play Oregon in round 1, and Illinois, if they lose here, will play Maryland? No, Maryland plays UCLA. Who's 6th? Because Oregon is 7th. 3:10 to go. Purdue trailing by 1. Rutgers will play Illinois if they lose. And Peaceful, another one, 3-1. 2:59. And the Fighting Illini back up by 2, trying to force game 4. Off the kickoff, a 4th, 2:57. And Illinois is not even halfway through, already have 4 here in game 3. And a kickoff masterclass finds a 4th goal here in game 3 for the Fighting Illini. Piesel's caught in no man's land. Easy open net plane. Finds a second. 252. And Piesel exposed in no man's land. And Plane able to find the second. .240. Going the clock here, and up next, Iowa State takes on Cincinnati in a prime Big 12 showdown at the conclusion of this series. And halftime now here in game 3. Purdue trail by 2. They've averaged 5 goals a game. We'll see if they can get to that mark to jump ahead of Illinois here. If they can hold Illinois at 4 and deliver their average of 5, they would have a successful sweep here tonight, but still a long way to go. Here in game 3, just over 2 minutes left. Illinois still leading 2. Clear there, Enchanted trying to play this one away. Peaceful. 2-minute warning. In game 3, Illinois still up by 2 as Purdue trying to get within 1 as quickly as they can. Might have a chance here. Playing turned away. Duck left alone. Ocho finds a demo. Enchanted now by his lonesome. Will find the save. Now Purdue. Almost another own goal there after blocking a clear again. 1:30 to go. B-Boys, the Golden Flashes are out at this point. Unless they win the MAC tournament. They have not done enough. The Golden Flashes have no life. 1:20 to go here in game number 3. Maybe a chance, quick 2-on-1, but Purdue couldn't turn that one in. Now just over a minute to get within 1 and leave time on the clock for one more. That's going to do it. 5-2, Illinois finds a fifth. The goal number 5 has been the dagger in this series so far, so that should be it here. 59 seconds, barring a miracle for Purdue. I think we're going to head on to a game 4. Double flip reset, Enchanted over 1. Has no help, though. Duck up for Plane. Gonna eye a double here. No good. Peaceful cut the double off that time. Missed the first time, but he does make up for it there, and he has the goals to his name as well. It held off Purdue very, very well here in game 3 compared to the first 10 minutes, but the last 5 have been amazing for Illinois, both offensively and defensively. There's a 12 seconds. 6-2. Big kickoff. That's going to be a third for no. It's no good. There's a save. And Purdue couldn't get anything to fall. On to game 4. Illinois stay alive for a 2 seed 5 minutes longer. B-Boys, if Illinois lose in 5, is Michigan State still ahead? Yeah, yes, they would be ahead. Illinois have 2 losses, so never mind. That's a dumb question. But either way, Illinois finally get a game. Took them 15 minutes to finally get a situation that they like. All right, on to game 4. Underway in game 4, Purdue trying to close this series down in 4 games rather than 3 that they failed to do. Last game, they obviously do not want to go to a Game 5 situation where Illinois would have all the momentum going into reverse sweep opportunity, and Purdue's been there, done that a couple of times in CCS, most notoriously Nebraska in Season 3 pulled off the best of 7 reverse sweep on the Boilermakers. They don't want to go anywhere near another reverse in this CCS, as they've already been the butt of the joke once. Don't want to be it twice. Iowa State plays in 15 minutes against Cincinnati unless there's a delay if this series goes into Game 5. 4 minutes though to go. Purdue, Illinois still even at 1. 1 minute in it. Playing double attempt, Peaceful. Hold the line for the Fighting Illini of Illinois. 1:15 gone. Purdue, one more long clear prism. Able to find the save, no double. Playing fires high, rebound no good. And another opportunity. The Purdue offense goes awry. Playing fires, no good. Prism, another big save. One more chance here, maybe. Duck back to playing, looking for help. We'll find Enchanted. 3:18 to go. Purdue still fighting in the Illinois zone. As Osho towards the corner, back towards Enchanted as he looks for help. Has no one there. There's the clear. And Illinois out of pressure with still a 0-0 game in hand. Enchanted, good save. 2:50 to go in game number 4, and Purdue still looking for that first opportunity. Illinois looking to get to Game 5 and get this series on reverse sweep watch on Champions Field. Purdue has not been great on Champions Field in CCS. They've had a couple of Game 5 and 7 losses and reverse sweep loss as well on the Champions Field. So they're no stranger to Champs Field in series like this, but they want to be on the right side of things, not losing, which they have not been great at in CCS, and winning in those last-ditch opportunities. A 2-minute warning in Game 4. Purdue and Illinois still even at 0. The Fighting Illini trying to get this thing to Game 5. Osho flip reset over 1. Has help in front plane. We'll find this save. Playing double, no good. Rebound is good from Enchanted. 1-0. Purdue lead by 1. 1:45 to go. It's peaceful. 100 seconds. Illinois to tie things up here. Prism eyeing a double. No good. Drop down. No. That's denied. It's stuck as him on the save there. Finds a big save to keep Illinois off the sheets. Enchanted over 1. Prism up top. 1 minute approaching here for Illinois to find that last effort to goal. Good bump, reset, some pressure for the Purdue offense. Enchanted towards the opposite corner. We'll play this one wide and away as Purdue trying to fend off Illinois for 45 more seconds. We'll see if they can get the job done. Enchanted taking his time, running this clock down. Keeping the ball away from Illinois, doing a stellar job. Still far, 30 to go. Enchanted, one more slow touch. Flip reset. Dropping it down. No one home. Playing there. Shot is no good. Osho able to find the save. 18 seconds. Illinois in Purdue territory. That's not good. Ocho able to equalize. 16 to go. 16 seconds to go on the clock. And Illinois able to tie things up. My headset just busted again. I love that for me. 16 seconds. And Purdue, Illinois, all tied up here. Plain trying to deliver on 0. Peaceful back across, and we are headed to overtime in game number 4. Duck taken away by Peaceful. 20 seconds into overtime so far. And the Purdue offense still doing a lot of offensive damage. The pressure favors the Boilermakers. Illinois' defense will not break, but playing on the goal to win. It's good. 33 seconds. Purdue knocks off Illinois 3-1 the final. Purdue will lock in number 1 in the conference tournament. Illinois will be the 3 seed and will play 6 seed Oregon in round 1. Or they'll play 6 seed Rutgers in round 1. Oregon 7th. We'll play Michigan State. I'm going to go to break. When I come back, Bepic will be with me. Cincinnati, Iowa State after the break.